3 of the wounded remain in the hospital tonight, 2 office workers and a Washington, D.C. police officer. All are expected to recover. They were saved in a daring rescue operation that started during the gun battle. We asked Chip Reid to find out more about that.
Minutes after the shooting began, Park Police helicopter Eagle 1 was over the Navy Yard. Sergeant Ken Burchell was at the controls.
Did you worry at all that you were making yourselves a big, fat target for this shooter?
Oh, we were fully aware that we were a big, fat, blue and white target, but that's our job. That's what we're supposed to do, there was nothing that was going to dissuade us from that. Our job was to get in and rescue the people we could rescue.
With no idea where the shooter was, Private Mike Abate provided cover with his M16.
I was concerned about the shooter firing at our aircraft or any of the operators that were on the rooftop or the immediate area around that.
A woman who had been shot in the shoulder made it to the roof. She needed medical treatment immediately.
As we hoisted her up to the side of the aircraft, we're hovering and very, very vulnerable to ground fire at that point. And we weren't going to stay in that position any longer than it was absolutely necessary. So we didn't even take the time to bring her inside the aircraft.
So she's bleeding fairly profusely and she's hanging outside in a helicopter. How did she respond to that?
She was a strong woman. She impressed us all.
Rescue technician Dave Tolson.
With a tremendous sense of duty, I suppose, on her part, she began to relay details about the incident and the shooter himself to one of our officers aboard, and that was valuable in us helping to get the situation under control and relay that information down to our command and control.
There is the opportunity to make a difference, to save lives, to protect people, but there is also a fair amount of heartbreak in your job, is there not?
I think in some ways we have an easier situation than people who are sitting at home and watching these terrible things unfold on television because we have an opportunity to get in there and do something about it.
By the end of the day, the crew of Eagle 1 had rescued 4 people off the roof of that building behind me, and Scott, the woman who was shot in the shoulder, survived. Today she was listed in fair condition.
Chip Reid at the Washington Navy Yard. Chip, thank you.